Hey everyone, it is Tuesday, January 29th, 2013. This is Talk to Me Tuesday number 78. And I am really hoping that I will not have any more internet issues and be able to get this uploaded today. If not, you'll know why. I was trying to upload some pictures to Deranged Delightz and it was saying loading, loading, loading. 5 minutes later it was still loading. And then my internet flaked out on me. I tried reconnecting, I tried troubleshooting, I tried restarting my computer, and I had no luck. So, at best, I am going to get this recorded and edited and saved to my computer so that when I can, I will get it uploaded. Just very annoying. It's time to find another internet provider because we did an upgrade a couple months ago, and that was supposed to take care of the issues we were having. We're not seeing where it's taking care of the issues. So, that's that. Last week I mentioned that I had a couple plushies for an order, and I didn't want to show them because I didn't want the person they were for to actually see them. But I have been given permission by the person who placed the order to show them. So, she put in an order for a strawberry plushie Pop-Tart and a blueberry plushie Pop-Tart. So, here they are. Here's the strawberry. Excuse me. Here's the strawberry one. And then, here's the blueberry one. And I'm really hoping this is showing up blue, because we all know how, colors don't necessarily show up right. So there's both her Pop-Tarts. And they're all set to go. The envelope is addressed and everything. Because of issues with my car, I will possibly not get them in the mail until Thursday, Friday at the very latest. But I will message you the minute they go out. And then I also made another mini strawberry Pop-Tart, because I like these guys so much. And this one, I actually made the sprinkles different colors instead of just the solid pink. So there's that. I think they're cute. So next on the list is the Whip Along. Anyone who watches last week knows that I completed 3 out of the 4 projects that I entered. I am currently working on the 4th one. My plan is to have a 4x5 square Afghan. But as I'm working on the squares from what's left of the kids' Afghans for Christmas, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get the full amount. And I have decided that I'm going to do 4 solid squares with the fishermen to put in the 4 corners. And that's still going to leave me having to do 16 other squares. By the time I do, I've already got 1 of each of the solid colors. I have 1 left to go on the variegated colors. That's still going to leave me with 8 squares to come up with. So I may have to add other colors to it, but I don't want to go out and buy any more yarn. The only yarn I want to have to purchase is for the edge of it. So I may have to just throw in something from my stash. I'm sure I can find something. So here are the 3 squares I've gotten done so far. And I like this because there's kind of like this pinkish purpley stuff that shows up every so often. But there's one. Then I have this one. I like the colors in that too. And then there's this one. And I can't tell you the names of those, but I can tell you that this is heartfelt because my daughter just asked me what the color was. So there's those. I have 1 more square to do with the variegated, and then I have to start mixing them and really, really hope that I can get enough squares. But it's looking a little more doable. Getting better at doing the increases. So, yeah, cool. Next thing up, the Whip Along, when people post pictures on the Whip Along page, they don't necessarily just post them to show what they're working on, but to show some of the things they're working on in between. Because we all know as crafters, you don't just stick to one thing. Okay, at least I know, and I know several other people don't. So one of the things she showed were they're some type of flower pot holder. And it was really pretty. She put the link in, so I decided to go check it out. And this is the first one I did. And it's actually supposed to be done using, what is that stuff called again? It's one of those days. It's actually supposed to be done using like the peaches and cream or whatever it is, the crochet cotton. But I don't have a whole lot of colors in that, so I went with just regular yarn. So there's that. And I just picked random colors. There's the background. And, you know, they're supposed to be pot holders, but they're really, you know, like I commented to her, something that you would hang up more than really want to use for a pot holder. They're too pretty. So there's the first one I did. And then I decided to see how it would look if I used graduated pinks with a green background. I don't believe I forgot to clip off an end. Huh. Actually weaved in the ends and forgot to clip one off. But there's that. It's actually, you work this background piece except for the scallop edging. Then you go back and you work on the piece with your colors, and then you do your final round in your little holder. If the thing is, I saved the link to my tablet, so I don't know if I will be able to provide the link for you, but if I can find it, I will do so. The last thing up, I am subscribed to a woman who does different knit and crochet projects. She actually does not speak English as her native tongue, but she is nice enough to not just post videos in her native tongue, but to post a second video in English. And I've seen a couple of her knit patterns that are really cool, and some of her crochet patterns. And one of the patterns she just recently posted is for a stitch called the cobblestone. So, this is it. And it's just, you know, I mean, if you feel the fabric, it's actually bumpy, like cobblestone would be. But there's that. This is just a little practice piece. I started out with the gray. I wasn't really seeing the stitch in it, so I decided to throw this peach in and just alternate the two colors. And when I worked as much as I wanted for the practice piece, I just stopped. I did a row of single crochet and then did a shell stitch around the edge. So there's that. And this is the back. And it's really interesting. I really like it. I think it would make a really cool sweater or Afghan or something, because it's got a really neat texture to it. So other than that, that's it for me for Crafty this week. I will try and put links in the down bar if I remember. I will hopefully stop having internet issues so I can not only get this uploaded, but that I can also get some pictures up on Deranged Delightz. And like I said, I'm going to experiment with my tablet and see if I can actually create albums, because rather than having people scroll through pages of pages of pages of pictures, you know, anything we put up new will go in the page itself and then into an album. So, but anything you're interested in that I show, you know, just private message me, let me know. I'm going to be digging through yarn to get a couple squuzzles made to sell, and so yeah. Other than that, I look forward to watching everyone's videos. I hope everyone has a wonderfully crafty week and a wonderfully crafty weekend. As for me, it's hoping things will work out, so I'm off to at least get this, you know, edited and saved to my computer, and we'll take it from there. And for you, it's good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, whatever it is. I really do hope it's a great one. I'll see you all next week. Bye.